Hello, folks, and welcome to Fandango Friday. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Liqueur Reviews, and I have a product that was introduced in 2023. This is Carolyn's Peanut Butter, new for 2023. Runs about $14.99 per bottle. That's the suggested retail price, but I did get it for $11.99 at Star, but the prices have gone up. All right, so there it is. Star, I bought it in Star at Star on Louisiana Highway 49 in Kenner, Louisiana. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Butch. Yes, we got some other people be joining. So let's crack this open. I did do a solo review, recorded. That'll be posted later. 750 milliliter bottle. This is from Leois, Ireland. I can't really pronounce that. So it says, it says, product of Ireland, canned peanut butter, real Irish cream, a creamy peanut butter taste with rich nutty aroma. Enjoy the smooth, delicious taste of Carolyn's peanut butter. Abilene County, Lois, Ireland. Does not contain peanuts. Does contain milk. So, doesn't say anything about artificial flavoring then. But I guess if you're allergic to peanuts, it's not going to hurt you. Okay. I'll go put this, I'll just put the bottle on the side. All right. So that, hello, Michael. So that's what it looks like, kind of a beige chocolate milk looking thing. A little lighter than that. Irish cream. Carolyn's Irish cream. Their liqueur, they say, this is their website, made from the finest Irish whiskey, farm fresh cream, and the sweetness of natural honey. That's right, they add honey to it. Its unique taste has allowed it to become one of the largest Irish cream brands in the world. I think it's number 2 in the world. There's the peanut butter. They also make a salted caramel. Carolyn's peanut butter has a creamy peanut butter taste with a rich, nutty aroma blended with our delicious original Carolyn's Irish cream. Developed in 1978, Carolyn's has a unique taste profile that has allowed it to become the second largest Irish cream brand in the world. We all know what the number 1 brand is. It contains the finest Irish whiskey and spirits. I think it's more spirits than whiskey. Premium farm fresh cream from Ireland and naturally harvested honey, a differentiating ingredient you can taste. It's won awards, and it gives you tells you where to find it. This brand is owned by Heaven Hill, by the way. Now, Elbow is in Florida. Hello, Elbow. Welcome.
Cheers, Ron. Cheers, Fandango Friday, folks. On this Friday, I've brought to the table Maker's Mark.
Oh, yes, the famous Maker's Mark.
Bourbon whiskey. Yeah, it's a small bottle. 200 milliliter was $12.50. So I like to start out with a small bottle first, and if I like it, then maybe graduate to the bigger bottle. But whiskeys for me are an adventure because I'm not a very experienced whiskey drinker, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I probably drank more rums in the past, more beer, maybe even more tequilas. But anyway, I'm developing a taste for bourbon whiskey, and this is a little stronger than 80 proof. This is 90 proof out of Maker's Mark Distillery, Laredo, Kentucky. So let's get a look at it. There it is. It's a golden color, amber. But yeah, it's not too strong. I mean, it doesn't really hit you hard with the alcohol. Pretty smooth. So have a taste, I guess, while I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of complex flavors there.
Uh, I know about Maker's Mark, but I've never had it.
Yeah, they're very popular. I mean, I see them on the shelves there. They make several different styles, several different kinds, but they are easy to find, distributed all over the place. So I thought I would pick up a small one and try it out, check it out. Hey,
Okay,
guys.
so now we've got another Floridian these days, Ronnie Rio.
Hello.
Cheers, Ron.
So,
Hey, Elbow.
now, Ronnie Rio, what do you have today? I hope it's Ron Rio rum for your misfortune.
It's not
Oh, Fireball.
Fireball. You
That's
want me to show it now?
yeah, that's 70 proof, right? No, 60 proof.
I don't know. It's so hard to read these small labels.
I'm pretty sure it's 60. Yeah.
It says 16.5%.
Oh, you must have the malt beverage version.
That's less?
Yeah. What's the percentage again?
I thought it said 16.5.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay.
16.5% by volume. That's pretty low, right?
33. No, you know what? I think that's right. We'll check on that. We'll check on that.
Okay.
Now, Jean-Pierre, what do you have?
Tonight, I have Early Times, bottled in bond.
Oh, you got the special one.
All right.
Yeah, paid 24 and change for this. So
I've seen it, but I've never had it.
I'm looking forward to trying it. 100 proof, so 50% ABV. Hello, Claude. Hello, Elbow. Hello, Ronnie. Hello, Mr. T.
Hey, John. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, that's good.
That looks nice. That looks nice.
That's an expense. That's a not expensive, but that's a well-made one. Yeah, I know about that. I haven't had it, but I know about it. Okay, now Claude has.
Oh man, Wild Turkey.
Another whiskey. All right.
Wild Turkey 101 and Claude's in Colorado. Wild.
Claude, you're on mute.
You're muted.
Hello, Dave.
What's going on?
I had to mute Claude. He was
Disappointed. Why are you disappointed, Dave?
Wild Turkey 101. Never had it before. Will I like it?
You never had it?
Never had the 101.
I have bad stories with Wild Turkey.
Betty Lou and the drive-in.
Bad stories from a long time ago, and I never tried it again.
Uh-oh.
Probably related to drinking too much of it. Now, what does disappointed Dave in Louisiana have?
Oh, I got something. Didn't lag it.
Okay. Yes, I have a bottle of that.
Yeah, this came highly recommended by someone I know.
I don't know
Right.
I don't know about highly recommended, but
Oh,
recommended.
highly recommended. Highly recommended by your number one choice of the reason why you recommend stuff.
Okay, whatever you say, whatever you say.
Yeah,
All right.
I got some things to you got some explaining to do about this, Lucy, and I got some explaining to do about this. Because
Do I see a bottle of Maker's Mark up there?
I don't know what
Yes,
this
you
is.
Oh, that's
This
good.
is what I have, Dave, tonight, right here.
All right. Now I'm going to give my review and I'm going to go back to the comments, folks. So don't worry. If you make a good comment, I'm going to post it. And most people make good comments. So don't think I'm not going to. Okay. So, the Carolyn's peanut butter,
Oh,
it says does not contain peanuts. So
God.
Does it contain butter?
I don't know what it contains.
What is that?
I mean, it says peanut butter doesn't contain peanuts. But
What
does
is
it
that?
contain-
So
It's
there it is.
Oh, never mind.
All right. So the aroma.
You don't even have to.
All right. Now let me describe it, and I'll go fast. If you slow me down, I'll go slow. Okay. Now it smells like.
Look like you just woke up.
I
That's
did
not
it.
nice.
I did at 2:45 a.m.
That's not nice to say.
Earlier.
I know, Ronnie, but me and you going to have to gang up and take care of a problem. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It smells.
Truth.
It smells kind of peanut butterish, but I'm picking up a lot of grain spirits, like unaged, just grain alcohol. And they admit on the website they use Irish whiskey, which has to be aged at least 3 years, but they also use grain alcohol. Now, they don't say the percentage, but I'm thinking it's probably like 5% Irish whiskey and 95% grain spirits. And they do the same thing at Bailey's. If you get Bailey's, people rag on Bailey's because they use predominantly unaged spirits. Why is that? Well, it's cheaper. You don't waste 3 years. You know, we use the word waste, but you know what I'm saying? You don't take up 3 years aging it. You just put the liquor right in the drink, and it's going to taste like cream anyway, you know. All right, so let's go with the taste. Cheers.
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 All right. They use clover honey, and you get the honey. It's funny that it's called peanut butter, but the honey is out front. The grain spirits are out front. Of course, the cream and the sugar, you know, they're using probably loads of sugar. But there is a peanut butter aspect to it. And I was reading reviews and people were complaining, saying, well, some people loved it. Now some people loved it and said it was great. And other people said this is trash. They did a terrible job. They should have never come out with this in 2023. What's wrong with these people and so forth. But I mean, I tried it. I got it for a deal, $11.99. So hey, what the heck? So, but it does taste good. It just is a little strange, and maybe they need to rework it a little bit. All those complaints taken into consideration, still going to get a good score. Now, if you get the regular Carolyn's that they've had on the market since 1979, that's nearly flawless. I mean, that's the regular one. They've been putting that out for so long, so they got that down pat. I can't vouch for the other flavors. I never had the cold.
Wild Turkey 101 is 50.5. It says so on the bottle.
Oh yeah, I'll fix that.
Trying to help
thank
you
you.
out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The cold brew I've not had. The salted caramel I've not had, but this one's, you know, it's nice. Yeah, why not? What the heck? All right, so I tried it. You know, it tastes good with the coffee. I think it. Well, I haven't had it with coffee, but I think it will be good with coffee. So now Elbow's going to tell us about his first time trying Maker's Mark, the famous.
For real? First time, Elbow?
God,
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is.
you always remember your first, Elbow.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, whiskey to me, I'm just getting into trying to taste the differences between whiskeys and bourbons and that sort of thing. I was looking at the website here, and it says Maker's Mark is made with soft red winter wheat instead of the usual rye for a one-of-a-kind full-flavored bourbon. So I would have to taste, other types of bourbon to really pick that out. But from what I get on this, it's kind of sweet, maybe a little bit of vanilla. They say vanilla oak. Somebody says oak finish to it.
Have you ever tried other bourbons?
Yeah, here and there. Not a lot though, because like I was saying earlier, I probably spent more time drinking beer, rum, and maybe tequila, and I'm just getting more into whiskeys.
Yeah.
So, but I've had a number of mixed drinks, bourbon, like bourbon and ginger ale is one of my favorites. I may mix one of them up later, but this is quite tasty. I'm not getting, even though it's like 90 proof, I'm not getting a big alcohol kick on it. It's smooth, it's warm.
Nice.
And I believe this has been on the market since 1940.
Yeah, I believe that for sure because it's a popular brand. It sells well, I assume, and there's 5 different kinds right there. So
Where is this made, Ron?
Kentucky. Yeah, it's a Kentucky bourbon.
Loretto, Kentucky. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Elbow, you might talk about their aging. They don't age it per year; they age it per taste.
Yeah, I saw that. I guess that's a little different than some of the other distilleries, but I guess their distillers out there, they looking for the taste rather than just how many months go by or years or whatever. So anyway, it's always spoken highly of Maker's Mark, quality whiskey, and I'm happy to try it. Happy to bring it to the table.
Yeah, I've heard of it before. I don't believe I've ever
It's
tried
very
it.
legendary. I've been to a few parties growing up. I would see Maker's Mark. It was
yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I probably have tried it. I don't know, because it is popular. Right? It's a really popular one. I must have tried it at like some time.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try it on the rocks here a little bit later and pour myself a little more. It's going down rather smooth.
Now, Elbow, the cap where it's kind of like looks like blood coming down. Is that a Halloween cap?
It's wax. They do all their bottles in like this red wax. They dip them,
Oh,
and then when you open it up, there's like a little pull tab that you pull around, but the wax stays there.
so is it supposed to look like that?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
where it's dripping down like that?
They're famous for that. That's their logo.
That's a trademark.
Trademark. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
If any other whiskey maker put that red wax on the top, I'm sure they would be sued right away by Maker's
Oh,
Mark.
all right.
Oh, without question. Without question.
So anyway,
It's
I like
Halloween-esque.
it. Yeah, I'll give you my score later. But anyway, cheers, guys out there. Good to be here on another Friday.
Cheers, man.
I think that was something they developed back in the 1950s to set it off from other bourbons. And I think at the time, I think when they first did it, it was sort of like something they were doing as like a stopgap. It wasn't really meant to be permanent. But then people liked it so much, they said, well, yeah, this is unique. Let's keep doing it. So now they have to do it. I mean, everybody expects that wax coating.
Yeah, right. It wouldn't be Maker's Mark without that. So, yeah.
Hey, here we are talking about it for 10 minutes. It's working.
It is.
Let's see. The marketing guy, he understands. Yeah.
The marketing guy. That's right. Hey, that's me. So I have the Fireball cinnamon version.
Yeah.
I am
that.
seeing Fireball displays in little liquor stores. They're monstrous. The company is a genius marketer of Fireball.
Well, I got this at the Circle K gas station, the local one here in Largo, Florida. It's right there, right before you check out. So you buy, you got your beer, and then they have all these little, little bottles like this. But I know James calls them airplane bottles. So
How much was it, Ronnie?
I don't know. It was like $1 something like that.
Now you got it at the liquor store, right?
$3.
No, I got it at the gas station.
Is it wine flavored? It might be.
No, he's got the malt. He's got the malt. If you bought it at a gas station, he's got the malt base.
Okay. And I told you, Ron, the alcohol percentage, 16.5%. So it's not that high. Not that high. Actually, I'm kind of surprised by that.
Yeah,
Is that because it's from the gas station?
Yeah, and yes, that's right. And Ronnie, if you go to the liquor store in Florida and get that same product, it'll be twice the strength.
That's interesting.
And it'll be based on whiskey. It'll have a whiskey base. Yeah. But
So
some states.
This is based on malt, not on whiskey.
Correct, like a beer base. Because Florida doesn't allow liquor sales at a gas station.
It does. There's a lot of liquor sales at gas stations. Yeah, there are.
You sure those are liquor or those are wine based?
Yeah, that's
pretty sure. I'm pretty
sure.
I'm pretty sure in Florida you can only buy liquor at a liquor store, right?
I don't think so. Is that true, Elbow?
Yeah, I think so. For regular spirits or hard liquor, I don't think you can get it at a gas station.
Oh,
they do have, the malt beverage that are.
I always noticed that they had these little bottles.
Yeah, they're
I figured that was liquor.
No, they're mimics. They're mimics of the liquor.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, in New York, you can't even get these things at a gas station. You can only get regular beer.
That's why we all moved.
You wouldn't even get these at like these. I guess they're fake liquors.
Yeah.
In Florida, in New York, you can't even have these little bottles. You'd have to go to an actual liquor store. Which in Florida there are no liquor stores. It's like they don't have actual liquor stores that are called that in Florida.
Y'all got ABC liquor.
They have ABC.
But it sells beer and liquor. It's not just liquor.
Oh yeah, right. I see what you're saying. In New York, they have liquor stores that only sell liquor.
It would only be for wine and liquor, and there would be no beer there.
Sounds like
beer is sold in like the other places.
Yes, you're right. That's right. New York is probably the most restrictive state.
So Jay, do we get both versions of that here in Louisiana?
No, because in Louisiana there are no regulations about gas stations. So every outlet in Louisiana sells the full proof 66.
So both versions that I have are
liquor. Oh yes.
Oh,
Here in Georgia, of course, the service stations is the malt beverage. The liquor stores is the full throttle.
I never knew there was a difference. I never knew that. See, I learned something today.
Yep.
And somebody tried to make a lawsuit, which was the dumbest, stupidest thing ever.
Just like the Blue Moon lawsuit, which was done.
Oh, you mean what about the Stone lawsuit?
The Stone
that's also that's right.
They won that one, but they're gonna go on. They're gonna appeal it. Molson Coors are gonna appeal that. They're gonna win on appeal.
Aren't they already out of business? Didn't they sell out?
No. Oh yeah, they did sell out. Yeah.
So Sapporo, right? Sapporo owns Stone.
Oh yeah, that happened a while ago. Sell out.
All right, so I've had this before. I don't know if it's the same version. I guess it probably is because I bought them at gas station.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's supposed to taste
So
like cinnamon. Yeah.
it smells like, medicinal, medicine type thing. That's what everybody says about this.
Oh, it tastes like it too.
And then, the drink is like tastes like medicine. I guess. I don't know. I don't even know. Does it really taste like medicine? I guess it does. It doesn't taste that good. I guess you can say that.
That's a good question, Jason. I would say that the officially yes, but no, because Ronnie didn't know.
What was it? What was the question? I missed the question.
I want to know if you were disqualified. Fandango Friday.
Oh, if I'm I'm not disqualified.
You didn't bring
It has liquor in it, right, Ron? Is that the?
No, it has malt, but it's a malt. It's a malt liqueur, not a malt liquor. A malt liqueur.
Which counts. Liqueur counts.
It does
Right.
count. Yeah, because they have wine liqueurs. Yeah, and they
Wait,
have a malt.
Fandango Friday is for liquor or liqueur, right?
Correct.
Okay, so it counts.
I would say it counts. To me, it counts. But no, we're not
Let
taking
them
any days
livers
off.
rest. Yeah. I mean, I take days off. I'll take a whole week off. I'll take 3 weeks off.
This is a
Yeah. So
devote
this is
dedication.
whatever. This is like kind of like. I'm actually kind of surprised that it's only 16%. I didn't even realize that.
It's only
What
a.
is-
It's only
The
a
regular
small,
one is what, 40% around there.
33.
So it's like double this.
Yeah, that's correct. But yours is only a half a percentage lower than mine. Mine is 17, and I got whiskey base, so it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Now, can I add something real fast, Ronnie, before we go to Sean?
Sure. Yeah.
When this product was first developed in 1984, it was called Dr. McGillicuddy's Fireball, and it was started by a company called Seagram's Distilling. Seagram's had no success with it. It really went nowhere. I mean, a few people bought it, but it wasn't much of a hit at all.
What country was that?
United States and Canada. So what Seagram's decided to do was just sell a bunch of brands to Sazerac. They sold Dr. McGillicuddy's, the whole line, because Dr. McGillicuddy's is like mint and chocolate and all kind of liqueurs. They sold a bunch of other products to Sazerac. And Sazerac started to look at Fireball, and they decided that Seagram's had not really marketed it correctly. So they rebranded Fireball and dropped the Dr. McGillicuddy's because that sounded like a medicine. And
Right.
they put out the dragon on the Fireball label and everything. And then when they did that about 20 years ago, man, that stuff took off like fireball, like a fireball. And now it's
like a dragon to me. It looks like a demon.
Or
It's
a
kind of
demon.
it's
Yeah, demon.
silly, and
demon.
I would call it one of those liquors that like people will give out in like a social event where they'll just like, pour like 20 shots of them and walk around the room and give them out like that to like people who are not drinking or people who or just to whoever whoever's gonna take it, right? I've seen that a lot of times. Fireball is just one of those drinks that are known like
Oh yeah, and it's one of the top 5 selling whiskeys in the United States. Hard to believe
because it doesn't taste that good, right?
They tell you on the website, all they do is take Canadian whiskey and they add cinnamon to it. It's simple.
And that's all. And it's good to add to your tea. And of course, Jack Daniels has their version. Evan Williams has their version. But the Fireball is popular.
Yeah.
It is popular. It is.
A cold
Yeah.
day in a football parking lot, it's good stuff to pass around, isn't it?
Right.
I mean,
Like Claude said, it's all about the marketing. You go to any liquor store, there's point of sale stuff everywhere in there.
yeah, their marketing is genius with that stuff.
Well, it should be. I mean, they have a whole marketing department. It's a big company, so they should be doing a good job.
No,
And
Sean?
I guess
That's
they
fine.
caught me.
I'm
They caught
listening to the
caught
banter.
me.
That's fine.
I was at the gas station checking out, and they have all these displays of these little liquor bottles, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll join Fandango Friday today, and I'll grab one of these little bottles. I didn't know that it was so low in alcohol because it's sold at a gas station. I didn't even realize that. But,
Now, Elbow and Ronnie, are Florida, they have state-run stores, or is all private enterprise?
No, it's not. It's not run by the state at all. It was a
Private.
Circle K gas station.
Okay, cool. All right.
Private, yeah, it's private.
Okay. And that's the thing. That's the sad point about when I was living in Alabama was,
That is pretty sad.
the state-run stores, and of course we're not open on Sundays, and you were beholden to the package stores, which would charge you a.
It's interesting
crap
that the state is respecting this, Sunday.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And Jay,
Yeah.
you know about Alabama and liquor prices, so we don't need to go into that. So
Okay, now Jean, so you start showing it, and I'll try to do a screen share. So you start.
yeah, I got the site up. Good evening, everybody. Hello, around the country, around the world. I am having Early Times bottle and bond. This is 100 proof here. Yes, Sazerac, the mighty Sazerac.
How much was that big bottle again?
This bottle is 1 liter. Yeah, 1 liter bottle. As it says right here on the side, you can see it.
How much?
$24.99.
Okay.
Hey, Jean, do you see who
Probably
developed? See,
Of course.
do you-
The
Jean,
mighty Sazerac.
Jean, do you see who developed Early Times in 1860?
Sazerac.
As I said, the mighty
No,
Sazerac.
no. Read what it says.
I can't read that part.
Create.
Sean has it. Sean's on his phone.
Okay, just listen. Created in 1860 by Jack Beam. It was created.
Beam, Jim Beam.
Yeah, but it was
Jack,
Jack.
by Jack.
Jim Beam's brother. That was Jim Beam's brother.
Sorry, it wasn't
They were
Sazerac.
seriously. Jim
No,
Beam's brother.
Sazerac bought Early Times about 8 years ago. Yeah.
Now, I got the website up here for it. I'm going to read it. Early Times Bottle and Bonds, crafted with pure water, a mash bill composed of 79% corn, 11% rye, and 10% malt barley. Fermented.
So John, you got the liter bottle.
Right, 1 liter bottle. That's it.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got the new one.
Yeah.
There's
So,
a
which I
older
like.
one that's still being circled around, and because that one's becoming so rare and it's been hyped up. You can't get this one tastes better, yada back and forth, yada. That was pushed up to like 65 a bottle.
So I got the size for $24.99. I thought it was a pretty good deal when I grabbed it because I've had the other Jay, you posted that picture, the other early times. And if I'm correct, Jay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can correct me. Isn't one of the barrels for Early Times used for one of these stouts?
I think I read that somewhere, but I'm not sure.
Okay. So fermented with Prosperity yeast strain and carefully distilled. 4 years in new oak barrels. It's matured for a minimum of 4 years in a new charred oak barrel, resulting in classic smooth bourbon, rich in taste and character. So tasting notes of flavor of soft caramel, corn melds with shortbread cookie coated with a hint of chocolate and oak. A trace of cinnamon spice lingers in the deep sweetness. Finish hints of caramel, corn linger on. So here what the whiskey looks like.
I don't think I've ever had a whiskey that tasted like cinnamon and cookie and what else? Chocolate. Man, that sounds like some kind of weird liqueur.
So
Now, Jean,
yes.
Did you read the mash bill?
Yeah, I read that part. Yes.
I thought you had 79% corn.
11% rye, 10% malt barley, fermented with Prosperity yeast strain and carefully distilled.
Yeah, proprietary yeast strain. Okay, go ahead and describe it. Go ahead, describe it.
So here it is. What it is. Like I said, it's a beautiful color. I don't have it on ice, so really nice, beautiful looking beverage. So on the nose right away, you definitely get the. I'm not getting a hint of any chocolate whatsoever. But I do get the hint of that cinnamon immediately on the nose. So, all right. So let's have at it. Cheers.
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 He made an ugly face. I saw it.
No, there's no ugly face. No.
I thought there was an ugly face there. I don't know.
That's because it's got a bite to it.
And it does. The cinnamon flavor is
Oh,
there.
God.
You get the oakiness, the soft oak, and you get a little bit of that honey. And then it mentions it about a little bit of hints of citrus, rind, and honey. And a
Any
soft
vanilla?
Get that oak. No vanilla in this whatsoever. No, I'm not getting that.
Okay.
Definitely the cinnamon. Definitely that salt. And again, maybe a little small amount of citrus in there. But this is good. I never been disappointed by any bourbon, and for the price for this liter, and for the big boy, I think there was only they had another big size of this. That I was at Local Vine, which is a popular spot in Johns Creek, Georgia. Sort of the local version of Total Wine and More, where they have everything, liquor, beer, and wine.
I've seen that early time spot on the bond for about 5 years now, but I've never bought it.
Yeah.
How do you think it compares with the regular early times?
I think this is a lot better. Again, you're talking about, that early times is more well known and more accessible more easily, and also very readily, very budget friendly for folks,
Cheap.
Save a few bucks,
It's always good to save a few bucks, right?
Yeah. So yeah. I like this. It really is smooth, and I'm gonna hold on to this bottle for a good while.
Release
Now, John,
I just opened it today, so
how long do you
Until your
think it'll
show
take
comes
you
around.
to
Oh,
actually
it'll
finish
be
that
around
bottle?
till Sunday at least.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It'll be down like a third of there it is.
Oh, yeah.
well, you know what? Here, I have something.
until it's out Sunday.
Hold on.
Hey,
All right.
Then it'll show up and say, "Oh yeah, well my brother came by and visited."
See, I've been well behaved. You see, I still got Castillo.
Oh yeah, look how much you got.
Yeah, not
Two
much.
shots left.
We're so proud of you.
Hey, Jean Pierre's
Hey,
been here.
I mean,
Jean-
we're not judging at all, John.
I hope your brother doesn't come by.
As long
I'm
as
not
you
going,
don't, your
I'm
brother
not going
doesn't
anywhere
come by.
tomorrow. I'm getting up and work out,
As long as your brother
a
doesn't.
review, and then that's it. And then
Here you go, Sean. Here you go. You're gonna need some of this.
Milk
Oh,
thistle.
yeah.
One,
Oh yeah.
one of the
You're
10
gonna need some of this.
Oh, wow.
And of course, tonight I'm chasing this with good old Bush
Bush
Light.
Light.
What else? I mean, that's a given. What do you have? 5 cases of that in the garage?
No,
You've been
that's.
drinking that for a while.
Do you
what
have
I
a
do for
garage,
me, so.
John?
I have my score coming up.
There you go. I'm drinking. I've never had this before. Wild Turkey 101. My favorite
You're in for a
bourbon.
treat.
Yeah. Guess how much
Don't,
this little.
don't do it. Don't do it.
And Dave, I'm
It's
sorry, you're going to be
evil stuff.
disappointed in me.
Yeah, $14.99.
$18
Ooh.
What?
for this little
That's nice.
375 bottle.
Oh, all right. Got fleece.
Did I get hosed?
Guess how
You
much?
never had that before?
Depends
Seriously?
on the state.
Cole?
Every state is
Why?
different.
And at 750, twice as much as what you
Every
$21.99.
state is different.
Yeah. My favorite bourbon is
$21.99.
little bullet. This is a $3 bottle. These little 50 milliliter thing. One of these airline bottles. $3.
Airline bottles, right? That's
Yeah,
what they're
yeah.
called?
I love these. You got it when you need it. It's always around.
Do you actually bring them on the airline?
No, you can't take liquids on. Remember, unless
So
you
why do
buy
they call it that? Why
Well,
do you call it
because
that?
what they serve on the airplane for like $9.
a little bottle of Fuji water is $6 something in San Diego Airport. Oh, you guys were talking about liquor stores. I only have one I live part of the year in the Soviet Socialist state of Southern California.
A beautiful area, though, right? San Diego.
Yes, San Diego, Rancho Santa
That's the
Fe.
wrong product.
And there's one good thing I can say about San Diego. You can go into any supermarket and buy beer, wine, and liquor.
Good.
You can buy them all.
Really?
And they're very
Wow.
good. and the prices are usually great, especially in Vons.
You can do that in Louisiana at any store you go into. So
I mean, it's civilized.
Yeah, but you would think California would be the one that's more
Restrictive.
regulated,
No,
right?
It's
As compared to New York.
yeah.
New York is even worse.
It's very liberal. It's very good. You can go into any convenience store and get beer. But the all the supermarkets sell liquor, beer, wine. It's really easy.
And you can buy pot there now too, right?
I haven't seen pot in the stores yet. That's something new. We have separate cannabis stores there. Like I'm in Colorado right now. We just they just allowed people to buy wine in the supermarkets. You can only buy beer and wine. And it used to be years ago where you could only buy the lower alcohol, a light beer.
From what I understand, the marijuana rollout in New York was a fiasco.
Yeah, it was a fiasco. Yeah. All right, now Claude, let's let's focus on a wild turkey because I don't want to get
wild turkey here. If I can open this plastic bottle, which, oh man, wow, it does not want to be opened.
we opened it.
It does not want to be opened. I wanted to. Got it finally. Thank God for
you got
Fruity Balloon T-shirts to help me open my bourbon.
Also, you got your jaws.
Okay, and I have just for. Is it a sipper or is it better on ice or is it a mixer?
I'll say a sipper at room temperature myself, but
so I have it here.
Because you're hardcore, Jay. You're hardcore.
This comes from bourbon.
Hardcore Jay.
This is a bourbon from Kentucky. Alcohol is 15.5. It's 75% corn, 15% rye, 12% barley. It's aged 6 years in virgin white oak barrels. How do they know they're virgin barrels?
How do they?
Well, they've never been used before.
Okay, that makes sense.
Anyway,
a virgin has never been used, right? So.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Yes,
there it is.
Elbow is the only guy who gets me on this. Thank you. It's a strong smell. I mean, there's a little fruity smell to it. It's strong. It comes up. This is not your tin cup bourbon that I had a couple of weeks ago. I mean, this is it. To your health, gentlemen. Long life and prosper.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
Wow. Whew. That's strong. Wow. Okay. This is my first drink of the day. It's very you can definitely it's strong. That's what hits me, the alcohol right away. It's smooth. It's got a little the finish is a little fruity. There's a little something fruity in the back of this. Cherry or something like that on it. I think I would enjoy this much better on the ice, smoothing it out a little. I think.
Now, is it as fruity? Is it as fruity as Monroe on Too Close for Comfort?
I'm not going to touch that line. It's too easy.
I don't get it.
You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that.
So we're going to try it. See if it's some drinks are, just sippers. Some are sippers on ice. And I find a little ice, a little water melted changes a drink.
Yeah, but you don't want it to get watered down.
Well, sometimes I like it a little watered down.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this is a little, I've got a burn going on here right now that you would not believe. Okay. This is strong. This wild turkey.
Oh yeah. I mean,
it's
yeah.
good.
Wild turkey is wild shit. It is. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's strong.
I actually have a story if you guys have any time
Maybe at the end. Maybe at the end, if we have time.
Yeah,
we'll-
I could
Right,
share
it's
it.
right up there with every bottle and bond product.
For
that's
Wild Turkey steered me away from liquor for good. And to this day,
Sound like Robert the Whiskey Scout with Canadian whiskey. He had a bad experience with Crown Royal, so now he doesn't drink Canadian whiskey. But
yeah, but what Robert the Whiskey Scout
It's like
drinks
candy.
alcohol. Wild Turkey steered me away from liquor 100%, and I would only drink beer from that day on.
right, okay, now let Claude talk. Let's let Claude.
Just to finish, completely different composition when it's on a little ice, a nice glass, a little water melt on it. It's completely different. This is not something I would want to do in a shot glass and sip and drink like I do with tequila. I have some tequila. Yeah, I have some tequilas. They are so good. They are so delicious, and you sip them and you just enjoy them, and they're wonderful. And the alcohol doesn't beat you over the head. If I
Claude,
was
Claude, would you call it disgusting?
No, I wouldn't say it's disgusting. It's a quality product. It's just got a burn that I don't like the burn. I don't like.
It's aggressive.
It's aggressive. I let me put it in my own words. There's some burns I really love. It's the nice, slow, comforting, cold summer, cold winter day burn. Nice burn.
Yeah.
And then there's some burns that are like, whoa, what did I just? Is that gas?
Yeah, you might be like me. You might prefer the regular 81 proof Wild Turkey.
Yeah. What does this say? This is 50.5 alcohol by volume, 101 proof.
Woo!
It's too much. It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much. Now on ice, very smooth, very drinkable. Nice drink.
Why do they even make this stuff?
Oh, it's got a market. Don't worry about that.
Oh, it's very successful. It's a nice drink on ice. This would probably make a wonderful Manhattan. A wonderful Manhattan.
And of course, you see it.
Now, what are the
at
ingredients in a Manhattan?
Bitters,
Sweet vermouth.
sweet vermouth. Thank you. Couple cherries, and it's. I love a Manhattan. Before I go out and have a steak dinner or something, I'll have a Manhattan. I think it's the most marvelous pre-dinner drink in the world.
It sounds fruity.
It can be a little bit. Oh, there he goes. What do you think, Dave? You got the same stuff.
Oh, that's
no.
fine.
No, he's got the rye. You got the rye version.
Oh, glass. Here.
glass.
Well, it's big bottle.
$21.99.
It's a big, right? It's a big bottle.
Tonight we're looking at something called Finlagen, which I purchased at our local Trader Joe's store. Apparently, this is not a store brand. This is an actual company.
That's right.
Okay.
It says it's an Isla, and Isla's what you get is peatiness, mossness, and a real kind of like punch of just flavors that you would have to get used to, like anchovy, blue cheese, and whatnot. So it was recommended by our host that I go ahead and try this. The price was extremely low. I was a little taken back on whether I should buy it or not, just because of the price. Overall, it's a good whiskey. The style is kind of weak. I'm not really getting peat and moss like I would expect from this. Also, I looked up, somebody did a little review on this, and let's see if I can. And they liken this to Coeli, Lagavulin, and all the famous ones. Let's see what's that other one. And Otberg. We all know that these three brands that this person went ahead and likened this to are superior in this style. Plus, you're not going to get either one of those three bottles mentioned below $80. So, I don't really understand what that whiskey reviewer was doing by comparing this bottle to those three top brands. And I've had all three, and
It looks expensive.
it does look expensive. And that's
Now look what they say on the website.
Marketing.
By the way, it's aged 6 years, and they say on the website the nose is big breakfast fruitiness plus nuts and chocolate. What a start!
I don't know any island that smells or tastes like that.
The palate, fat mouth, more chocolate, and peat, lashings of peat. Finish, back to fruit again, then chocolate, then chocolate mousse and peat. Brilliant. Of course, that's the company's description.
Nope. I'm not getting anything of what they just said.
Here's all their other
All
Finland's.
together. You know, it tastes like a lowland. Like it's missing everything that makes an island. So, with that said, I'm not going to give this a favorable grade because I think it's off style. So maybe their higher brands are better than this one, but this one's definitely lacking. Jay, you said you thought your bottle was pretty good.
Yeah, it was very smoky.
I'm not getting any smoke on this one.
Could be a batch problem because mine is full of smoke, man.
Why would they stick their name on it if there's a batch problem? Would they sell that off to someone else? Like,
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the issue is because mine, if I pop the cap, it smells like somebody opened some liquid smoke.
no, I'm not getting that.
David has not had the Heaven Hill bottle and bond, but we can get it in Louisiana.
I'll have to pick it up and see what it's all about.
All right, now we're going to do the scores and any.
I'm like really searching for those flavors that they're talking about. It does kind of have like an after effect of chocolate, but everything else is just kind of weak. It's just not there.
Hey, but like I always say, what do I always say? You gotta what?
You gotta rate it for what you see it.
Right. Call it as you see it. You don't call it as other people see it. You call it as you see it. Okay. Now, so I'm gonna call this Carolyn's as I see it. The Carolyn's peanut butter is a strange product. It probably won't last very long. There's been a lot of complaints about it. I think people are being a little bit too picky with it, but whatever, they try something new. I think it tastes pretty good. I mean, it's not exactly like drinking a spoonful of peanut butter, but it does have some peanut butter aspects to it. Like I say, it has more of the grain spirits aspect to it, but I'm gonna enjoy it, especially in my coffee when I'm getting ready for work. I mean, when I'm getting ready to stay home. But,
tell the truth. Tell the truth. The truth will set you free.
But I'm gonna say it's a 90 out of 100. It's like excellent to an extent, but I can see where you could take issue with it. But for $11.99, I was happy with it. They did drop the price up to $13.99. So as far as promos, Sunday morning we're gonna do Super Sunday. Any kind of beverage, it doesn't matter. It could be iced tea. If you want to review an iced tea brand, that's fine. Because you say it was early, I don't want to drink alcohol. Fine, you can review Folgers coffee.
Peace.
It doesn't matter. But knowing me, I'm not going to bring Folgers coffee. But
knowing yourself,
I do know myself. And then Wednesday, we're going to do beers for autumn. Any beer that you think would be appropriate for autumn?
I got mine.
I got mine ready to go. My can.
Just 2 days ago, we did beers for
fall. And then
there's a big difference between.
So there's a difference between fall and autumn, right?
Right. Yeah. One starts with an A and one starts with an A.
There's really not.
You're not going to feel so good if it happens. The other one, you just go no.
And then next Friday, we're going to do another Fandango Friday, I believe. with any liquor or liqueur. And that's about it. I mean, tomorrow morning I'll be up for Dawn Busters. I got 2 more blended Scotch whiskeys. That's been a real challenge. This blended Scotch has been driving me nuts.
I saw the Clay McGregor one.
I got 3 wins and 2 losses. 3 wins and 2 losses. It's driving me crazy. So anyway, but what the hell?
Oh boy. That should be about okay. That's gonna take a while to finish that one.
It's back.
Oh no, this just got bought. This is Vodovska.
It's not shady, and it hasn't gone anywhere.
Pour it in your gas tank, man. Don't drink it.
This is vodka made from sugarcane in Mexico.
Then call it rum.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's
They don't grow
absolutely.
sugarcane in Mexico.
Claude, call it rum.
Well,
What's wrong
I
with
read.
vodka
Well,
made
wait a
of
minute.
sugarcane?
Wait a minute. I read a very detailed article yesterday in telling me the difference between vodka and rum made with sugarcane, and it's not the same thing. But although it is very similar, but it's not the same thing.
It's
So,
not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. All right. So smells like it does smell like rum though. But
I would love for you to do a taste challenge of that, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring this next week.
Nikolai,
Fandango Friday.
Nikolai, right? The other vodka. Remember the one?
Oh, the Nikolai. The
Nikolai,
Nikolai.
right.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Nikolai.
Whew.
Vladimir Nikolai.
Well, yikes. Okay, that's enough of that.
Somebody's not going to make it
Alright,
another hour.
The Maker's Mark. I would give this a 92. It's a solid A in my book. Now, I watch other folks on YouTube, and there's a bunch of whiskey channels out there, and those guys are saying, like, oh, you got to get the Basil Hayden or Eagle Rare or Blanton's. I mean, I'd love to try them, but just starting out, this stuff is good, and it's widely available. So until I get a chance to try an Eagle Rare or a Blanton's, to me, this is an A. It's a 92. It's good stuff.
Eagle Rare. I saw people at Mathern's today buying Eagle Rare. They had bottles and people were buying them for $39.99. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a sought after brand, relatively expensive compared to this.
$7.50.
Yep, $7.50, $39.99.
So,
anyway, hopefully I'll be able to sample some of those in the future.
$10 more than what you should pay for it.
Ron, what is a Mathern's?
That's a grocery chain. It's a chain, a grocery store chain. Yeah.
Is it like a semi supermarket type chain?
Yeah, just like Rouse's. Like
Piggly
Shaw-
Wiggly
yeah.
type.
It's where you buy your
All
crack,
Piggly Wiggly.
it's where you buy your Cracklin and Boudin.
You can do that.
No, you don't buy your Cracklin and Boudin there.
So it's a regional.
Boudin and West.
It's a regional small semi
Cracklin
small
goes-
supermarket.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
regional
sausage
supermarket.
chain.
Okay, wait. Too many people talking. It's a regional supermarket with about 5 stores. That's it. And only in Louisiana.
Only in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, Elmo.
Anyway,
Sorry.
back to Maker's Mark. I like it. Like I say, I give it a 92. I would recommend it. And they have other types there, the Maker's Mark 46 and the cask strength and all that sort of thing. So yeah. Anyway, glad to be here. There, Elbow 88. I got a channel here on YouTube.
So Elbow is on the Maker's 40.
I'm sorry, Dave. I didn't hear that last part.
What did you say?
But anyway, my little channel
I said
over there.
There's
Elbow
a story
88. So,
behind why it's called 46.
oh, that I don't know. I have to go
And
back
this
to the website and check that out. But this is just the regular Maker's Mark. It's
Why
90.
is it called 46?
That's another spirit they put out. They call it.
Yeah,
46.
okay. Let me tell y'all, and so Elbow can promote his channel, please. It's called Maker's Mark 46 because the guy proposed a bunch of different recipes for the new batches coming out, a new product, and He had a bunch of different barrels lined up, and the barrel that the guys picked was barrel number 46.
All right, there you go. See,
Not
thank you,
true.
Ron.
Not true. Not true.
Why isn't it true?
You're telling my story while I had bad bandwidth.
Well, sorry. Now, Elbow, go ahead. Let Elbow give his
All right.
promo, please.
Yeah, yeah.
It took them 46 tries to get to where they wanted to get, and then
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Let Elbow
That's
go
right. It
then.
took him 46. It took him 46 attempts to get the batch right. I'm sorry. All right, Elbow's going to do his promo. Come hell or high water.
Yeah. Anyway, people out there, feel free to check out Elbow 88. It's my channel. I play piano. I sing. I try to get other people to come on and make some videos. I haven't put out anything new in a while, but I also do beverage reviews. This sort of thing. So anyway, feel free to check it out. I'm trying. I got to add more content. That's the only way you're going to grow the channel. So when I start doing that, I will bring it all to your attention. But anyway, it's there.
What is your channel called, Elbow?
Elbow 88. That's yeah.
All right.
So anyway, good to see you all. Happy Friday. Happy to be here, and I'm enjoying my Maker's Mark. So cheers.
You too, and I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you tried it. It's pretty exciting to me. I love to see people try stuff. Okay, there's Ronnie.
There's me.
Getting
I
dark.
have this thing over here. I drank it already. Fireball, cinnamon.
Yeah.
It was a small little bottle. It was not bad. Whatever it is. Fireball. Most people have had it already. It's whatever. It's a medicinal tasting, smelling type alcoholic drink. I discovered today that this is a drink that is not very high in alcohol because it's sold at a Florida gas station. I never realized that. I guess I have to go to Publix, the Publix liquor department.
Correct.
There you go.
Instead of the local gas station.
Yeah, and you could bring that one in the future and tell us how it matches up with the
I
gas.
should, yeah, I should do that. I might do that next week.
All right.
I might. But this one wasn't bad. It was, it's fine because I don't really see a difference, to tell you the truth. I've had the higher alcohol content one at bars, X for a fireball shot. I'm pretty sure that's the one that they're going to give you, right?
Oh, yeah, at the bar room, yeah.
Bar. And it tastes just like this one. It basically tastes exactly the same. I guess this one just has less alcohol for whatever reason. But they're the same. They're not different at all. And maybe that's why people who like to drink this go into a gas station and they buy it because it's cheap and they can buy 10 of them or whatever and drink them in the street and shit like that. Maybe that's what they do. I don't know. But maybe that's what it is, right? Because it's it's $1 and you can buy them in bulk because they actually sell them in bulk.
Right, you can buy the pack, yeah.
You can buy one little one like I did, or you can buy, there's a 10 pack.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right next to it. So maybe people do that,
Oh, they definitely do it.
I'm sure they do, because if not, why would they sell it?
Oh, no, they do it. I see people buying that stuff.
Right. Exactly. So it's something that's somewhat in demand, right? And it's not that bad.
It's very much in demand, not somewhat. Okay. So what do you score it?
I'll give it an 80 out of 100.
80 B minus? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fair. 80 out of 100.
All right. Any promos?
Any promos? No, I don't have any promos.
All right. Well, I hope I'll see you next Friday, Ronnie. I hope we see you with the original Fireball.
So, okay, maybe that's a mission. Should I go into Publix and look for the regular one?
Yes, and it won't be much of a search because every liquor store in America sells it. So,
what's the alcohol
66
content on that
proof.
one? 86?
66.
66. All right, I'll look for it. Okay.
Okay, yeah, it'll be easy. It'll be easy to find.
You're
The
muted.
Ramble.
Sorry. Hi. Hello, everyone. I add a little bit of ice to my early times.
Makes a difference, doesn't it?
Makes a big difference now. The alcohol level has raised up just a little bit. And since I'm not going anywhere tonight and going to chill for the evening and relax and watch these one baseball game about to end, another one about to start. But anyway, so that's what I have. Early Times Bottle and Bond. As I mentioned, some of the flavors that were in there, I get the oakiness in it. You get sort of a little hint of the citrus, and you definitely get maybe that definitely get the cinnamon. So it's really nice. And now with the ice added onto it, the caramel and that citrus and that the chocolate flavor is now really hitting on all levels. So I think this is good. I'm glad I bought this bottle. A friend of mine was trying to get me, my coworker, trying to get me to, we both like bourbon. We're trying to get me to be another bottle. I said, no, man, I gotta watch my budget. So when I saw that, I said, hey, that was worth right up my alley. And so
That bottle's getting lower already, man. Look
no, it's not. It's done.
Don't worry, Jean. I got your back. It's all right.
at
93,
Leave Jean alone. Right?
93 out of 100 for the Early Times Bottle and Bond. By the way, I'm looking at some of the awards and some of the accolades and that it's won of this. And if I could go down here, it won't show me anything right now. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to look at Legacy Awards. It doesn't really say. Just mostly positive reviews, and of course, some of the cocktails that they do. There's the Pussycat cocktail, which is basically, let's see, Early Times, a little bit of amaretto, orange juice, and lemon juice. And I think that's the only cocktail that they do. But I'm sure probably a good mixer with anything, or you can do an old fashioned with this. So.
Now, John, I know you're a big sports fan. So what's going on with the game right now?
I've been posting some of the scores, and last right now it is heading to the top of the 8th inning right now, 4-2 Texas. So Texas needed this badly.
So Texas is coming back.
Yeah. So
coming back,
and
that's a good series, man.
Right now, middle of the 8th. So we're about to.
That's a good series.
Oh, yes, it has.
Now, Jean, here's the reviews on distiller.com. Early Times Bottle and Bond gets an 86. But the old Early Times that was made by Brown Forman, the Jack Daniels people, got a little higher score, 3.75 versus 3.65. They got the Early Times getting an 82. There's a very rare Early Times 354 bourbon, but you can find it. It gets an 87. There's Fire Eater, which I doubt anybody's going to find, but it's possible. They don't have a score. All right, so there's 150th anniversary edition. There's
what's the 94 score for what version?
That's not Early Times. It just came up incorrectly.
It's King of Kentucky 14 years.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with Early Times.
Information.
This information. So yeah,
most information.
Most likely, if you shop around, you'll find Early Times or the Bottle and Bond. The other ones you're almost certainly not going to find.
And the other Early Times that you were showing, Jay, that one mostly you see in plastic bottles, the big size bottles. They're in plastic.
Yeah, but you can find it in glass.
Yeah, smaller size. So.
But yeah, it's very common in plastic. But I know where to find it in glass, like at Walmart, for instance.
So what I have
Walmart sells glass.
Oh yeah.
Drink out your glass. Drink out your glass.
I don't think the Walmart in Florida sells any glass.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay, now Sean, do promos and anything else.
Yeah. I did my Monaco Blue Crush review. That's on my channel. That canned cocktail. That's what I have coming up. I will be reviewing. I'll probably do this tomorrow. the Narwhal Imperial Stout from our friends at Sierra Nevada.
Oh, yeah.
What Narwhal needs to come back to Louisiana. That is not a joke.
Yeah, I've had those.
Chico,
We have that in Florida, right?
how's Sierra Nevada?
Yeah, I've had them.
Right there in North Carolina, Mills River, North Carolina. I
I've
don't
seen
know how
it.
far it is.
That's one of the best beers in the world, and we can't get it in Louisiana anymore.
It's one of the best beers in the world, you say?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Really?
Wow.
And from Highland Brewery in Asheville, North Carolina. Yeah, evening, y'all. Yeah, okay.
Too fast.
From Highland Brewing, Asheville.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
I love the can design.
That's a nice can design, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And from right here in Georgia, we got the Scaffold Basement, but this is the double basement.
Scaffold?
Oh yeah, I've been hearing about this product.
I have too. Last few weeks.
Where did you hear about it?
On this channel with Jean
Right
Pierre
here.
showing us Scott
Right here.
Right here. So I got this. I'm going to get some more beers to review this weekend. Jay, I'll have something for Super Sunday at 10:30 Eastern through 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 9:30, 8:30.
Know about all the beers.
7:30 Pacific.
I have two.
Bring whatever.
I wanted to ask Ronald.
Sorry, Jean. They interrupted you.
Oh, good. I'm loving it, man. I just love being here on Friday nights. I have fun. I'm relaxed. I'm loose on myself. Go ahead, Arani.
Yeah. I remember there was a time when you did like a nighttime Sunday show.
Who?
You, Ronald Terrio.
No, I didn't do that too much. I did an afternoon, but no, I don't do that because I have no too much NFL. No, I'd rather do Sunday morning. Get it out the way, you know.
I was just wondering. I think it was like 3 years ago. You did it for a little bit.
Yeah, that was.
Is it my turn?
No, it's Claude's turn. But
All right, wait. Let me finish.
Hey, Jean.
Like 10 minutes to 7.
Sunday.
For the love of God, can y'all move on?
All right, beers for fall, Wednesday night or autumn, whatever. Damn, beers for
I done had about 3 drinks already waiting y'all.
7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Claude has his show on Saturdays. You doing your show, Claude, Saturday?
Oh, of course.
For what
Beer with
time?
Claude?
4 o'clock. What? 4 o'clock Eastern time?
No, that would be. I'm in Colorado. That would be 2 o'clock. I can't do it, you guys. I can't drink before 5 o'clock. I just
Okay.
it doesn't work. But I'll do it 5 o'clock Mountain.
Seriously, it's almost 7
5
o'clock.
o'clock Mountain.
What about the beer with Claude?
7. Yeah, which would be 7 o'clock on the East Coast, 6
Right.
Central, all that.
Right. We'll do something
4
tomorrow.
Pacific.
Absolutely.
And then next Friday, I will not be joining you for Fandango Friday. I will be on an engagement. I got to attend to, so y'all can have at it, have fun.
Did you get
6:30,
permission?
3:30 Pacific.
Did you get
So-
permission from Ron not to attend?
Well, Ron understands.
You got engaged?
I'll get over it.
Engagement. Good evening, everybody. Enjoy.
I did Wild Turkey 101 in a plastic bottle. Forgive me. I paid $18 for this little bottle. I'm in a little mountain town with about 8 liquor stores, so I always rotate and everything. I think so it was expensive, but I've had Wild Turkey before. The first sip I had was a shot. Honestly, didn't like it. Too strong, too burning, just too alcoholic for my subjective taste.
This just is nasty.
It was
Gross.
nasty. It's a quality product. You can taste the quality. It's not
It
gas.
has high ABV or whatever, but
Wait,
it's
let Claude talk. Let Claude talk. Go, Claude. Go.
So I did a shot first, and I'm a sipper. I love a good liquor in a just a nice little glass and sip it and wash it down with my little Coors. I'm still a beer and shot guy. Sorry. Then I poured it over some ice, and it got remarkably better. It got much, much better. Something about ice and the melt and maybe smoothing out the alcohol a little. Got a lot better. And then I didn't show this. Look at this beautiful drink, gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I made it into, I think Elbow mentioned a Manhattan. And I'm very easy. I'm easily, you can, I'm the, you tell me, something, you suggest something, that's it. So I took my orange bit, I added more ice. I did some orange bitters. I added a little red vermouth, some cherries, and a little bit of the cherry juice. Topped it off with a little, and now it's a marvelous mixer.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know how to score this stuff. I don't honestly. I always base it on would I buy it again, and the answer is honestly no, because it's expensive, and I think there's cheaper and better alternatives. Honestly, as a mixed drink, it's if I went to a friend's bar and they had this there, and I could mix up a nice drink, I'd drink it. Sure, I'll give it a healthy 86.
All right, B.
But as a mixed drink, as a Manhattan, it's marvelous. It's smooth. It's the kind of drink, and this is once again subjective. Some people love this stuff. I'm the kind of guy you gotta, you know, I love a nice cocktail.
So you're saying a great mixer, but not such a great sipper.
Thank you. You said it better than me.
Claude, you're the man.
I just want to give people, liquor is so subjective, isn't it? I mean,
Yes. It is.
I mean, Ron loves Belching Beaver peanut butter chocolate beer, and I can't.
I never had that.
Right for everybody. Right? It doesn't make it right for everybody else. Just
Exactly.
because he loves it.
It's really subjective. But
it is, yeah.
But some things I love to sip. I'm a tequila guy. You give me a really good tequila. And
You like tequila?
I just love it. And you had tequila, Elbow, and then some like Ron. What's that one tequila? The popular tequila. What is that again?
Casamigos?
No, that's the expensive stuff.
Oh, Jose Cuervo.
Jose Cuervo. Jose
Cuervo is actually considered the cheap one.
What's that?
Jose Cuervo is considered the cheap tequila.
It is. And Jose Cuervo is wonderful as a margarita. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a good margarita mixer. As a straight shooter, it does, it's okay. It's not great.
Now, have you ever had Patron tequila?
Yeah, I don't like Patron. Patron to me is like this. It's too strong.
Right.
And everything else. Casa Amigos, I love it, but it's not a pure tequila. It's there's a lot of additives and glycerin and sugars and shit added to it.
All right, now Claude, any promos because we got David waiting?
Beer with Claude Saturday. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Are you doing a show tomorrow?
I'll do something tomorrow. I'll post it.
Business and beer, right?
I think getting together with good friends. Thank you, Ron, and having a drink and then talking about the week and solving all.
All right, is it going to be called a beer with Claude?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Ron.
You're
yeah,
welcome.
I like those shows. I like those shows.
Claude, you're out your guard. With that said, I'm doing a review on Finlagen. This is a Isla. For some reason, it's called an Isla. I can't figure out why. Everything that makes an Isla, I'm not getting in this. No peat, no moss. As a whiskey, it's pretty good.
What about smoke?
On a taste, there's a little smoke residue. Some you get like, if you look at a piece of chalk.
If you're what?
Right. If you're drinking some whiskey, you get char from it. There's a little char to this.
Char.
So, again, Claude, yeah, it's your God. Anyway. So, somebody was asking about Aldi beers. I picked this one up.
Yeah, Vernon's good enough.
This is very good beer.
Vern,
I think it's like a 4.8, and this is a true European pint at 500 milliliters.
Yeah, 4.9.
We got this thing gifted to me by Mr. Terrio.
Yeah.
This thing.
Spice times. Time for spice.
This thing.
That was nice of Terrio to do that.
And there's this other confusion going on.
Oh yeah, I drank one of those today.
Oktoberfest.
Notice it says,
It'll be Sunday night. I'll be on Fox. I don't know.
Fest beer.
look at it close.
It says
Wait.
Fest beer.
Claims 2 beer
Right.
names on one label.
Fest.
Oktoberfest and then a Fest beer.
It says
Yes,
Fest
more-
beer.
Yeah, it's more like a Marzen though.
Here's my beer for Wednesday.
tastes
For
good.
Paul.
Yeah.
Drink all those. They're gone. Oktoberfest is gone.
This is what I'm going to bring.
Oktoberfest.
Now wait. Before people get too out of
Why
hand,
you moving me off?
how do you
All right.
score? How do you score?
Hold on here. Hold on.
How do you score the Finlagen?
Yo, baby. I get to do my reviews like everyone else did. What's
All right,
going
how
on?
do you score? How do you score?
Ready
He-
to boycott again?
Sir.
Ready to boycott this? All right, that's it. Finlagen. Just because it's good, well, as a whiskey, I'll give it a B minus.
Like an 81.
Yeah. So
86.
No, that's not a B minus.
let's see if this is gonna burn.
What is that? What are you drinking? What is going on?
Oh.
Yes, fried fish. Go back. Fried fish. Yes. Fried fish.
The rye. Claude, pick up the rye. Pick up the rye.
Oh, that's is that what you were doing? Is that what you were doing?
Damn.
The rye is different than the regular.
Yeah.
Both coming in at 101, but I mean, before you discount
Yeah.
one,
All I was gonna say, which doesn't even matter what I was gonna say. Just forget about it.
But I'm with Claude because I prefer the 81 proof Wild Turkey.
I'm with Claude too. I'm with Claude as well.
I rather the 81 proof. It's only
why not? You with Claude. All y'all be with Claude.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
I like. No, wait a minute. I like.
Boys.
Wait a minute.
Who's the boy? Who's the man? Give me a man. Step up. Well,
Wait a minute.
are you?
I like.
Are you the man?
Wait a minute. I like the 101. I do like the 101, but I prefer the 81. I prefer the 81. You know.
So let me
Sometimes
give,
when you
let
get
me give you a
older,
little,
you gotta take it easy and take
let me
it
give
light.
you a little advice there. Chopper
All right,
value.
Jay?
Chopper value. One. Think about this. You can always cut the 101 down to 81 with a little water and ice.
With water. Yeah, but why would I do that when I could just pay?
Yeah. Why would you do that?
I
Exactly.
could pay $10. I could pay $10
Well,
less.
you get more liquor in the long run.
No, I don't have to. I could save $10 and I don't have to cut it.
You can save
Yeah.
$10.
You
Right.
can save.
I gotta get out my calculator. Anyway,
It's expensive too.
You
pay
can
a
go get
lot.
the Aldi knockoff. Right. Got about that.
yeah.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
get early times.
Damn.
Any promos?
I just did them.
Why are you asking him if he doesn't have a channel?
Well, I might inspire him to start a channel.
Oh,
I'll watch. I'll log on, Dave.
All right. Well,
I didn't mean any disrespect.
You'll
on
be
him, but I'm
called
just-
out here tonight, huh?
huh?
No, I didn't mean any disrespect at all.
can I make a toast before we go?
Yes.
I didn't know that, your cat was gone, and I losing an
Cat's
animal.
been gone for a while.
Yeah, I didn't know that, and losing a pet is like losing a best friend, and to your friend. I hope.
Yeah,
you-
poor old Orangey. Poor old Orangey disappeared on January 4th,
Wow.
and I never saw her again. But she only
That's
ever
a
let
long
two
time.
people. She only let two people in the world touch her, me and David, and she only let David touch her once. So she was very, very.
What about your daughter, Elizabeth?
Oh no.
She came back.
Your
Yeah,
daughter came back.
And that was one fickle cat.
Yeah, Orangey was terrified of people. She was terrified. She was a feral cat, so she was terrified. But she wasn't terrified of me. You know, she would lay next to
So
my head.
why do you think she wasn't afraid of you?
Because she got used to me, you know, and I trained her right, and she would lay on the bed and try to lick my hair, you know. But I told her, no, I have
Really?
shampoo for that, you know.
You know,
So you slept with her like in your own bed?
Well, she slept.
This is getting real personal.
No, excuse the.
Yeah, let's stick to the whiskey.
Yeah, sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. These guys have been, drinking a little bit. But no, I mean, she would jump on the bed. She would jump on the bed. Of course, she wouldn't want to lay next to my head, and I would tell her, "No, you got to lay on the blanket."
Yeah, so she was really comfortable to be with you.
Oh yeah, always running up to the car when I got home from work, always excited. But unfortunately, she did disappear, and but she was a feral cat, and she bit me in my hand one time, bit me on my arm, and.
But that was before she got to know you, right?
And he got the cat scratch fever.
She was getting to know me. She was getting to know me already, but she was still, nervous about people. And she scratched my leg and bit my. Oh yeah, that's right. She bit my leg and made it bleed. But she was a very vicious animal. She killed 2 squirrels that I know of. And
Wow.
But I like to have a cat around because they kill rats and mice, so they're good because they kill rats.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for joining, everybody.
The one who used to come out to eat the cat food.
Her friend, Blackie.
Yeah, he names his cats. He names his animals after colors.
Yeah, I haven't seen Blackie in a while, but
Oh yeah, what happened with that?
All right.
Remember Blackie?
Oh, the Ron and Dave Club. Look at this.
yeah. Well, thanks people for watching, and I'll see y'all soon, like tomorrow morning at dawn.
Dude, we're gonna get you a black and white cat.
Yeah, but the thing is, Ron, nobody watches
see
those
cats.
shows at dawn.
Oh no, they do watch it.
Nobody's gonna be
I'll be
there.
one of those that get up early in the morning, can't sleep, and be like,
You don't watch it,
boom.
John. You don't.
Oh no, you're wrong, Ronnie Rio. You're wrong because I got people that make comments when I'm on the air, especially the guy from Russia. But of course, for him, it's after lunch. When he's watching. But anyway,
Does John ever make a comment?
oh yes, he does.
And the guy from Russia, he's probably having a vodka at lunchtime. So
Yeah.
Who wants drinks of vodka?
Yeah, that's sugar vodka.
Moscow.
I remember that Russian guy. What's his name? What's the guy's name?
Oh, Boris.
He dies. He
Oh,
dies.
Oh, Boris.
Well,
You get loose.
he uses alias name, so I'm not sure of his real name.
Yeah. It was Boris, wasn't it? You get moose, I get squirrel.
No. All right, we all take care now, and I can't say too much on the air. I can't say too much on the air. I don't want my file to get bigger. All right, we all take care.
I will.
Bye-bye.
Adios, amigos.